I have been struggling so bad the last 2 months, being a single mother that is still trying to navigate financial freedom. And here's why. So my son's best friend's mother said, like, hey, can we have a play date this Saturday, and would you mind hosting? And I said, no problem. I told my son, and he had a complete panic attack, and I was shocked and I didn't understand what was going on. And then he said, Mom, all my friends have homes and we're in an apartment and they have playrooms and things like that, and I don't want anybody to make fun of me because of me not having, like, pretty much not having what they have. It broke my heart because I didn't realize he was making these comparisons to our life versus their life. And what's triggering this today is my youngest, I just dropped him off to a play date. And when we were 1 minute away, I was like, oh, Nasir, we're 1 minute away from your friend's house. Like, you know, hyping him up. And he looked out the window and he was like, Mom, like, everyone has a nice house. Like, I just want a nice house, Mommy. When are we going to get a nice house? You're working so hard, Mommy. How much longer? Know that I have a God that will provide, and he has done so much, and I'm so grateful. And I know that one day we'll have a house, to have a room. Now we won't be in this space where, like, we are now. I always feel as a mother like I'm not doing enough. Like, what more can I do, you know, but not sacrifice time or something for the kids. Like, how can I fit it? You know, I am doing everything that I possibly can, but it just doesn't feel like there's enough time in the day, or like it's happening fast enough. On top of it all, there's a guilt that as a single mother I have, right? You know, I went from being a stay-at-home mom 6 years ago to choosing myself in a really bad situation, moving in with my parents and starting with $0, no degree, no nothing, and starting from scratch. And you have this idea of what life is, and when it's not that and you're starting from scratch, it's hard and it's heavy. So if you're a single mother and you resonate with any of this, like, just know, like, you're not alone. And I'm praying for you just as much as I pray for myself, because there is such a strength that you need to be a single mother.
I wanted to make a very quick, serious video. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I stopped really quick to hold my daughter. If you are new to my TikTok, my name is Felicia. I am a single mom of 3 and I work 2 part-time jobs. I currently work at FedEx and I work at Love's. I work technically not really graveyards at FedEx, but really early mornings. And I work at Love's from 4 p.m. till 12 midnight. I just wanted to come on here to just rant a little bit as a single mom, because it's hard. I saw a lot of people saying that why not quit one job and just work one full time. And to be honest, I really do want that, but I haven't been at FedEx for too long, but I know that FedEx does not offer full time. The pay is really good, but the hours are very limited. Love's, if I were to get a full-time job, I would not be getting paid nowhere near what I'd be getting paid from both jobs. I'd still be getting paid most like $4.50. Other people have said, why not just get a full-time job, or, you know, look for another job that pays more full-time. The thing is that these jobs work for me because it is very near my dad's house, my mom's house, my boys' school. It's literally like 8 minutes away. I don't waste too much gas. I've also seen a lot of people say to do home base. I've tried home base. It's not for me. I do not like it. I know it's like, you know, tough it out, whatever, but I can't. Like, mentally, I can't do home base. Even right now, doing both jobs mentally, it's so draining. It's very draining. There's days I'm basically running on no sleep. I'll sleep for 2 hours, wake up, go back to work. I rarely see my kids because I work so much. And it sucks because I feel like I'm missing out, not only on my baby's milestones, but on my older kids as well. Like, I feel like they're acting out so much because I'm not present. And sometimes I tell myself, like, it's just gonna be for a little bit, you know, tough it out, just a couple more months, and then I'll quit one of my jobs, you know. Sometimes I really do want to quit one of my jobs, but it's like I can't. I have to keep going. I have to keep working. And sometimes I wish I was, you know, just that, a stay-at-home mom. How I wish I was a stay-at-home mom. I have, you know, scrolled through TikTok, and most of my FYP is, you know, mom content. And I've seen a couple moms that are stay-at-home moms complain about being a stay-at-home mom. Like, I feel like it's such a privilege. I feel like it's a privilege being a stay-at-home mom. Like, I wish I was a stay-at-home mom. I've also seen a couple of you ask me what I do at FedEx. And it's mainly unloading boxes or loading up boxes into the trucks that are gonna deliver to like businesses, houses, or stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest, it is very physically draining. There's not a day where I don't feel so sore or tired. But it's a very good job. Like, I'm not gonna complain. Like, it's really good. It's really good pay, really good benefits. And I like the job. It's just so like physically tiring. Like, my body aches. There's never a day where it doesn't ache. My bones, it feels like I'm sore every single day. There's days where I don't even want to get up from bed. And there's days like where I have to go into FedEx. And if it weren't for my dad, I would not wake up to go to work. Because today in the morning, he called me at 2 and he's like, hey, what time do you go into work? And I'm like, 3:45. And he's like, oh, well, you're awake already, so, you know, just get ready. And I did. If it weren't for my dad to call me this morning, I would not have gone to work. And sometimes I think, like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth the, you know, physical pain and the mental health? Like, on my days off, I just want to sleep. And I know that's not good. And I can go days also like where I won't eat at all. Like today, it's already 5 p.m. and I haven't even ate. Like, at Love's, it's a very easy job. It's just, you know, you're on your feet a lot. I'm just a cashier. I do clean here and there. We do have showers where we clean, but it's not like nothing heavy. I feel like my most heaviest job is FedEx, just physically. Mentally, like mental wise, I do feel like I'm not doing really good. On the days that I do have my kids and on the days that I don't work, I feel more overstimulated. I feel like I get more angry. Like I lose my temper, and it gets to the point where I scream at my kids or I get mad at my kids. But I get overstimulated a lot more quicker than I usually do. It's hard. Like, it's really, really hard. Sometimes it's like, is it really worth, you know, not struggling financially, working both jobs? Is it really worth my mental health? Is it really worth losing one of my kids' lives? Is it really worth, like, all of that? And I can go back to just doing one job, you know, and being very limited, extremely limited with my budgeting, because with one job, I know for sure I'm not going to be getting paid more than $300. I will not be able to save the amount of money that I'm saving right now. Like, I'm saving in the hundreds already. Before I had my baby, I was working one job and I was only able to save $60 from each paycheck. Sometimes I wasn't even able to save because I have bills. I have, you know, my kids' necessities, diapers, wipes. And it sucks because in this world, to survive, you need money. And yes, I do get paid from TikTok, but it's not like I get paid. It's basically like another part-time job. I get paid a lot less than a part-time job. And yes, I'm still building myself on here, and I love TikTok. Like, I'm able to express myself to you guys. I am debating on leaving one of my jobs. I really didn't want to. I wanted to keep working. I wanted to, you know, keep making content on this platform that it's very doable as a single mom, but it's hard. And even though I have the support, like, there's days there's days where I can't go into work. Like today, my stepmom couldn't watch my baby because she already had plans. The father of my kids doesn't want to watch the baby because she's too small still, and I completely understand. So I had to call in, and I know how tiring and how like much of a baggage it is taking care of 3 kids. And then my stepmom does have her own kids too, so I understand. And it's not like it's not my stepmom's responsibility either. Like, she's helping me because she's doing it for me and for the kids. But you know, I just wanted to keep working both jobs until I at least got a place for me and my kids. But yeah, I'm trying, and I think that's what matters. That's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to rant a little bit and just let it out and talk. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for being a part of my journey and just for being extremely supportive. Bye guys.
Like, I didn't know that when I was building a home that I was just gonna have to pay taxes off the land, and then when the home is actually built, then you gotta pay taxes on the actual home and the land, which increased my mortgage by $3,000. I didn't know that. So now my mortgage is increased by $3,000 from what I'm currently paying, you know, and plus you still got all these other expensive and stuff like that. I don't knock buying a home. I think the goal should always still buy a home, but you should be prepared to know what's to come. Like I say, if they would have told me like, hey, your tax is going to be based off of this number instead of this number in a year, no, that wouldn't have changed my decision. I still would have moved forward. But if they would have told me that, I would have been prepared and not, you know, look in the mail and be like, bro, who this for? You feel me? Who is this for? I know y'all ain't trying to increase my mortgage. And then the thing like that is like, you know, it's aggravating, because it's like, bro, you think I'm just about to allow you to bully me? I feel like I'm like y'all trying to bully me. Like, you think you just about to just get $3,000 extra out of me and no say so. But come to find out, this is how this junk is. So I wish I would have just known a little bit more. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't have changed my decision at all to you know, to build a home at all. I'm still thankful, thank the Most High that he, you know, blessed me and my family to be able to do so. I'm not complaining or anything like that. I'm very thankful, but I just wish I would have more prepared to that. But at the end of the day, it really don't matter, because guess what? You know, the house is going to be paid off. Like I say, I would never be victim of a situation. I'll always be a victor of anything. So they can try to increase whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter, because guess what? The house is about to be paid off anyways. So it really don't matter. But for the people that don't know, if you buy a home, make sure that you got all that information in place, the taxes, all that stuff, what the house going to be. Make sure you know all that stuff going into it, so you can be prepared, you know, and not be shocked when you look in the mail and be like, who the fuck? And then also the escrow, you got to know what's going on with the escrow, because if your escrow is short, now you got to pay this shortage thing that increase your mortgage as well. So if you could pay extra inside your escrow, make sure you could pay extra. Make sure you do so. If you just paying what's, you know, what the mortgage company got you set up with, 9 times out of 10, when that when your taxes and stuff go up, that escrow gonna go up, and it's gonna cause a shortage. So be prepared for that. Just get educated all the way around with the buying experience. Just be educated, you know, so you can be prepared when you buy your home, purchase your home, build your home, whatever the case is. So pay attention to the taxes, the escrows. If you're in the HOA community, whatever the case is, just be prepared, you know. But that's not stopping us from buying and purchasing and building, nothing like that. Still build and buy and purchase. Let's go.